G'day everybody. In this video we are going to look at how to export processed GNSS baselines from Trimble Business Center to the DynAdjust Network Adjustment software. Okay, so here we are in Trimble Business Center and I have my GNSS session. You can see TBC is showing me all of the possible baselines that are available for this session, and I've processed some of those, an independent set. You can see here that for the processed ones, I get both the raw unprocessed baseline as well as the post-processed version, known as a post-processed vector. And it's these post-processed vectors that I want to export to DynAdjust. Now to do the export, you will need to select these and the points they're connected to. You can do that individually by clicking on each of them, control clicking to get the next one, and then the next one, etc. But this can get a bit tedious after a little while, particularly if you have lots of post-processed vectors to export. So the simplest way to do is just to select everything and let the exporter handle it for you. Now to do the actual export, go to the home item on your ribbon, select export to bring up the data export pane. You'll need the survey exporters, so click the survey option here. Now the actual exporter that you want is called the Trimble Data Exchange format. You can see I already have it selected. Now the data that I want to export, as I mentioned, you can select it individually or use one of these shortcuts over here in the options button. Select all, for example. If you want to only export certain ones, you can either do the individual selection I mentioned earlier or go and use some sort of advanced selection just to select the post-processed vectors. We'll go with all. You can see over here now it's selected all of the points and their post-processed vectors. You'll need to give the output file a name. It will be saved into your TBC project folder. By default, it gets the name of your project, which you can see here. I'm just going to stick with that. To complete the export, simply click the export button. And we're done. Now that will have created that .asc or the TDEF export file over in my TBC project folder. So let's go and have a look at that now. Here it is. This is where my TBC project is saved. And the file will be in here somewhere. It's a little bit hard to find when you've got all your Rhinex files and other files in here. So let's just sort by file type. There it is there. So this is the file that we will need to upload to the online converter, DynaConvert, in the next step. Okay, so now that you have the TDEF file, it's time to convert it to the DynaNet Network Adjustment file format, which is, in this case, an XML format known as DynAML. You can do that with the DynaConvert tool available on our website. The address is at the top here, or you can use the link that we've provided in the comments. So the DynaConvert tool is pretty straightforward to use. Simply select the format of your input file. In this case, it is a Trimble Data Exchange format file. Now you can convert one or multiple files. In our case, we've just got that one file that we exported. But if we had data from other days, we can select multiple files. I've already navigated to it, but it'll be in our project folder here. Just select the file you exported earlier, click open, and then hit the process button. So this will generate the XML output that's needed by DynAdjust. Let's give it a bit more of a sensible name here based on our TDEF file name. Just take the bit off the end there and save that. And you're done. That's ready for import into the DynAdjust software. If you want to have a quick look at the file, make sure that it's worked properly, you need to go to where you've exported it to. Here we go. Here we are. Here's our XML file here. I'll just open it up in Notepad++ to have a bit of a look at. Here we go. We've got some baseline stations in here. So that's the Geelong station there with its coordinates. Scroll down and we should also see the baselines eventually. Yes, here we go. Here's our post-processed baselines, all ready for adjustment in DynAdjust. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.